Good afternoon from the Magic Kingdom. It is New Year's Day. It is Amanda's birthday. And we are here for lunch. So it is a quicker visit. We actually have to go home after this and pack because we head out on the Disney Wish tomorrow, our second time on the newest cruise ship. So not going to be here too long because, you know, we haven't begun packing and we have to leave very early tomorrow morning. So quick visit, but we are having lunch at Be Our Guest, which we have not done in a couple years. So we actually already ate. Spoiler, it was good. But yeah, we'll put in all the footage from lunch right now. We are at our table at Be Our Guest. It's been years since we've been here, so this is very exciting. But we had to celebrate Amanda's birthday before we head off on the cruise tomorrow. So it'll be a fun week. But I didn't realize Amanda was just saying that she hasn't been here except for when they used to do quick service lunch.
No, I never sat down here for like an actual meal other than quick service. So. And
I did do the sit-down dinner like several times, but before it was 3 courses, so now it's price-fixe for lunch and dinner. So we've never done this before, so I'm excited to try the new food. It's a different menu. We just ordered, so you do get a dessert sampler, so you don't pick your dessert, but we did get French onion soup to start, and then filet for our entree. So we're getting the same thing, but it sounded too good. It's kind of like the meal we get at Royal Palace on the cruise, but we're going on the Wish, so we're not going to have that meal on the cruise. So we're having it now. And then they do have private label wines made exclusively for this restaurant, so we both got some wine as well. It does include your soft drinks, but wine's additional. I got the beef Chardonnay, and you got
the Enchanted Rosé.
This should be fun. Also, we're testing out a new microphone. Hopefully this sounds good. We now have a double-sided mic, which is very exciting. But we're seated in the ballroom, of course. It's snowing outside. It's actually pretty hot today. I'm wearing Spirituously and I'm a little bit struggling, but at least in here it's snowing and it's nice and cool. Alright, we've got our drinks. We're waiting for the soups to come out, but I got the Chardonnay. Amanda has her rosé. They're both very good. Then we got a Coke Zero and a lemonade since it's included, but we did get our bread basket. It looks like the butter has got some pink Himalayan salt or something maybe.
Yeah, looks like it.
Should be good. I wasn't even thinking of getting our bread course. I love bread. And just when I put the camera down, the soups come out. So here's a look at the French onion soup. Looks like what you would expect, but all that Gruyere cheese on top looks so good. And here's a look at the filet. So it's a little different from the last time I had it. It used to come with French fries with this amazing fry sauce, but now the best fries on top of it are over at the Enchanted Rose at Grand Floridian. So now they come with some potatoes, which look great, and béarnaise sauce, which is my favorite pasta steak. So I'm sure this will be very good. Alright, it is time for dinner, so we've got a dessert trio. On the left is a macaron with a raspberry filling. In the center we've got the gray stuff with a white chocolate chip on top with a, I think she said a cookie shell, or a chocolate shell. And on the right is a hazelnut truffle. The beef walking again, I saw one clapping. And then because it is Amanda's birthday today on New Year's Day, they gave her an extra plate of some birthday gray stuff. So far everything's been delicious, and I'm sure these desserts will be as well. All done with our meal, but I did want to quickly show the other 2 dining rooms on our way out, just because it's been years since we've been here, so we haven't filmed it in quite a while. So if you have not been to Be Our Guest, there are 3 separate rooms, of course the main being the ballroom. Over here on the right hand side of the restaurant we have the Rose Gallery. It is my least favorite just because it's not an actual room from the movie. There are some really nice paintings and different pieces of artwork all over the walls, and then this giant music box in the center. So it is still a very nice, well-themed room, just, in my opinion, the least exciting. I have eaten there multiple times, so it's not, you know, a big deal, but I love the ballroom. Now, when you do eat here for, I guess, all the meals now, you don't get to, obviously, pick where you're seated. They do seat you since it is table service. Back when it used to be quick service for lunch, you could pick where you sat, which was nice, but they no longer offer that. But then over here, of course, on the left-hand side, we have the West Wing. It is the smallest of the 3 rooms. It's pretty tiny, but I do love the West Wing. They've got the painting of the prince up on the wall, and every time a rose petal falls, there is lightning that flashes in the room here, and the painting will transform into the beast. So, really cool room. Love the effect when the petal drops. Maybe a little more intimidating for young kids because of the, you know, the thunder, but I think it's very cool. But of course, can't really beat the ballroom. Very happy about to eat in here today with the snow falling outside. It was a great meal. We'll quickly talk about it outside, and then we'll see what else we want to do before we head out, since we do have to pack because we head on Wish tomorrow. Alright, we are all done with Be Our Guest. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
So, I've had the dinner before, obviously. The food was relatively similar, just obviously not a 3-course meal before. We've had the gray stuff before, you know, I've celebrated my birthday here before as well, so the gray stuff has not changed. It is indeed delicious.
Yeah.
So that's always
I
good.
asked Zach, I was like, is it delicious? And he said
It is.
yes. If you said no, I would have had to get the dishes involved.
It's basically an Oreo mousse, if you're curious.
Yeah.
So it is very good.
The macaron was really good.
Macaron was amazing. The chocolate was good. So all 3 desserts were phenomenal. So those were really good, and those were, the other 2 were obviously new to me. The filet, I feel like it's probably the same. Actually, it may not have been a filet before. It may have been a sirloin or something. So the steak itself may have been better than what I recall it being in the past. Now, I loved the fries with the fry sauce that they used to give you. So I do think I preferred the fries over the potatoes, but the potatoes were still good.
Oh yeah.
So I liked that.
I feel like you can't really mess up mashed potatoes. We had really good mashed potatoes last night at Artist Point at Wilderness Lodge. It was like horseradish mashed potatoes, and it was like,
those were amazing.
oh my god, I was dying. It was so good.
So yeah, potatoes were pretty good, but the filet was great, and the béarnaise sauce was very good. So great entree as well.
Kind of reminded me of the steak that we got at Bistro Chez Remy. I don't know. Like the
this
taste
one
kind
was,
of similar.
it was a similar flavor. This one was a higher quality steak.
Yeah.
There was definitely,
it was easier to cut, obviously.
by far, yeah, because I don't think it was a filet in Paris, but very good filet. And then the soup, really good.
God, yeah. French
So-
onion soup's the best, so.
True. So yeah, all 3 courses were great. I would recommend it now. It is, again, 3 courses, $62 per adult, I believe. I don't remember the child price, so it's definitely pricey. It's, I think, same as Royal Table up over in Cinderella Castle as the 2 most expensive restaurants in the park. So yes, it is pricey, but if you're celebrating a special occasion or if you're a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, the theming in there is, of course, incredible. So I enjoyed it. We haven't been here in years, so it's not something we do often, but I'm really happy we got to go back. It was good. And yeah, all around a fun meal. I don't know what else we're gonna do. The train has reopened. That reopened on Christmas Day? Or the 24th? Something like that?
It
was right before Christmas.
Right before, I think it was Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So it's been open for about a week now, a little over a week. So we haven't done that yet, so maybe we'll try to do the train. I know it's been having like long lines because it has been closed for 4 years, but I really kind of want to see the Tron tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see Tron up close.
Yeah. Should I spill the tea?
Spill the tea?
Spill the tea. I'm going to be part of the Tron opening team, so...
Tron.
So I'll be working at Tron whenever that's opening, but...
Early 2023
I'm ending
at some point.
my days at Adventureland the end of January, so I'll be transferring over to Tron very, very soon, so...
I'm so excited for Tron. So yeah, let's go, maybe we'll go over to the Storybook Circus train station, see if the line's
That's
right
what I
there.
said. I feel like we could go there. I feel like if we start there, I feel like we don't have to do a full loop.
Probably not.
I feel like if we start at Storybook and like we make our way past Tron to the front of the park, I feel like that could be okay.
Yeah, we'll go do a full loop another time, but since we've already been here for a little bit, I just want to, that's really the only segment I care about seeing today, so we're gonna go ahead that way. Amanda was commenting earlier when we were walking to dinner, or to lunch, I guess, that we haven't been back in New Fantasyland in quite some time, which is definitely accurate.
I feel like we always just go to like Tomorrowland and Adventureland and then that's it.
Which they are my favorites, to be fair, but I just, yeah, we did not come back here at all during Very Merry Christmas Party, and I honestly think that Very Merry and Not So Scary were like probably the two most recent times we've been to this park. We haven't really been to Magic Kingdom that much recently, so we haven't been able to explore as much, but I'm assuming late winter / early spring is when we'll start the previews for Tron. Hoping we get those announcements soon. Obviously nobody knows when those will start yet, but it should be relatively soon. And yeah, we'll definitely be back in Magic Kingdom for the latest attraction to open, and I cannot wait. So that'll be coming up. But the train is very exciting to me. I'm a huge train lover, and I've desperately missed the train. Every time we've been to Disneyland, the past couple of years we've ridden it. We just rode the Euro Disneyland Railroad when we were in Paris, but it just feels right having the train running here again. I know a lot of people will think it's the most boring of the trains because we don't have any dioramas like the Grand Canyon or anything, but this is a train I grew up riding, so I love this train. And now we have the Tron Tunnel, which is super fun and unique, so that'll be cool. And I don't know, it just feels so much better walking into the park when there's the train pulling into the station. Walt Disney engine number 1 was pulling in as we entered the park today, and it made me so happy. So definitely a very welcome return to the park, and it did open just in time for the holiday season, which helped with crowds as well. So all around a win-win, and it's gonna get us our best look at Tron. Don't know if they've been testing it. It is New Year's Day, so for all I know, like the construction crew has the day off, which they're very much entitled to. So we may not actually see it testing at all, but it's been testing kind of around the clock all the time lately, so we'll see if it's running or not. Now it does look like the line is out of the queue. I've never seen a line for the train like this, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to get on it. Okay, so we're not riding the train.
It's really
A railroad cast member came out right as the train pulled up to the station and let us know that the queue would be an hour long. So we are not waiting an hour for the train, as much as I love the train, which I can't be surprised it's New Year's Day. It is a holiday weekend, but in another week the crowds will be gone, so we'll come back and ride it. Luckily the train is not going anywhere, but that's crazy. I've never heard of an hour-long wait for the train, so we'll have to do it next time. So definitely keep an eye out for our next Magic Kingdom vlog, whenever that'll be. We will probably ride the train. Don't know how soon we will be back. Obviously tomorrow we head out on the Wish, so that'll be the next couple of videos, and then when we get back it will be Festival of the Arts over at Epcot, so that is our priority in January, is getting over to Epcot. But we'll be back here, I'm sure. I do want to obviously ride the train and see the Tron Tunnel, so we'll find another time to do it. I'm sure Amanda will be getting nice close views of Tron soon whenever she switches over there, but I'll be limited to the Tron Tunnel until the ride opens. So we'll ride the train eventually, it just will not be today. And that's going to be it for our quick visit to Magic Kingdom. Did not get on the train like we had planned, but we did get to go on Jingle Cruise earlier. We hadn't been on that yet.
Yeah.
So we did get to do that, so that was nice. And we had a good lunch, so it was still a good visit. Got to see the castle on the first day of 2023. But yeah, we'll be back for the train, I guess, and we'll be back for more updates on Tron. Hopefully we'll be getting, news on when previews start soon, now that we are finally in the year that Tron opens after, 5 years of construction. So hopefully we'll have some updates to share whenever we're back in Magic Kingdom. That is it for today. So definitely subscribe to our channel to see when we do get on the train next time. And if you want to see all of our vlogs from the Disney Wish, we'll be on that tomorrow. So a lot of fun videos coming out from there. I'm very curious to see what has changed since the last time we were on the Wish. I know they've constantly been making updates as guests give feedback since the ship debuted. So I know there's new food menus, and there's a lot that we didn't get to on the first cruise as well. So new bars, we'll get to try all that kind of cool stuff. So definitely a lot of fun content that will come from our cruise. And then, yeah, Festival of the Arts and all the other fun stuff happening when we get back. So that's all coming up soon. Give this video a like if you enjoyed our lunch at Be Our Guest. It was really fun, definitely recommend. And that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time we go to Disney and beyond.